Okay, another question I typically get from people. Mike, how long is this going to take? How long until I get better? How long until this goes away? How many sessions is this going to take before I get better? The answer is I don't know. I don't know what your history is. I don't know what you've done to your body. I don't know what level of stress you're bringing in before we even do an assessment. Everyone comes in with a different history, and that different history over time can determine really how long it's going to be. The real question is, how long will it take for your body to absorb these new changes? How they absorb this new information that their body is very stubborn on making changes in the first place. Because when you first come in, you get exposed to some of these new changes, but it might come back over time. And that's really what it comes down to, is when you get exposed to something new, how long until it's going to be absorbed as second nature, it becomes unconsciously competent. Like, you don't even have to think about it anymore. And you can go to anybody. You can go to get a chiropractic adjustment, go get a massage, do some stretching, get some needle, whether it's dry needling, acupuncture, scraping, all those things out there that can help you out, that's gonna alleviate some pain or discomfort. And if it's only temporary, then you got exposed. You were just exposed for a change, and your body's just going to go back to what it did before. Now, if you do something new consistently over time, you eventually change from that exposure into absorbing something new. Adaptation, that's the key. That's what you really want. We want to be able to not only expose, but we want to create and build these new adaptations so these problems don't come up again. We want to make sure once you get exposed to these new changes, then it becomes easier to know when you go from an exposure to an absorption or an adaptation mode. So when we first get started, it's an exposure, and we want to get that exposure into an adaptation or an absorption, right? It's just like when you learn something new. First time you go to a class, it's an exposure. You don't really know it. The teacher knows it because they've been doing it for a long time. They've been repeating it over and over and over again. That person has absorbed the information. They're not in the exposure mode. So that's where we want to get with you. We want to get you beyond exposure into the adaptation/absorption mode.